second episode of the Feathercast with Brandon, Steve, Casey, and Zach. I
Hello.
hope everyone's doing great during this trying time. I know a lot of people are going crazy over the fact that we have to stay inside for God knows how long.
Yeah, but we're all introverts, so it's fine. I do this normally.
Yeah, kind of.
I just leave
The
to go
game-
to the gym. That's about it.
The gamers
Yeah.
shall inherit the earth.
Are we all ready?
Yeah, true. All right. So anyway, I thought we'd start things off with something that happened specifically last week. Unlike what they normally do, Nintendo did a mini direct that are going to be coming out, and some things that are going to be releasing soon.
Not only that, they didn't even announce it. They just kind of fucking dropped it.
Yeah,
They were like, "Here you go, it's out now." What? Which is why I unfortunately got something spoiled for me. But
I'm sorry.
And yeah, the one thing I got spoiled was the only thing I cared about in the direct.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, we. What happened was I was like, so did everyone watch the Nintendo mini directs? And no one knew it existed except for Lucas.
Yeah, and who just immediately just sent in all capital letters "arms," and I'm like, what?
All right, so
and then I'm like, wait, what? And then I watched the direct. I'm like, oh, okay, all right.
So if you don't know, or if you didn't watch it, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is getting a new rep in the form of a character from ARMS. The thing is that we do not know exactly who it is yet.
Yes. Here's the thing. I'm not surprised they're adding an ARMS character. I'm surprised they're adding an ARMS character now.
That's not Springman.
Well, not even that. Like, they're adding one now. Like, I would have expected an ARMS character to be in the base roster. You know?
I mean, I think that was because at the time when they said that they chose the characters that they want to put into the game.
Yeah, I think ARMS is still in development at that time. That's why it was just an assist trophy.
Yeah, which, that's fine.
Yeah.
At least that means that you can get like another different character, and I think that's a better idea.
Yeah. Honestly, there are a couple things. Because, like, honestly, like, looking through the cast, it's easier for me to say who I don't want it to be.
Oh, really? Who do you don't want it to be?
I don't want it to be Helix, because I hate him.
Uh-huh.
I don't want it to be Bite and Bark, because I think that'd be too complicated.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want it to be Master Mummy, because I don't really want another heavy.
I understand that.
And I don't want Mechanica for the same reason.
Okay, so you didn't say
everyone else is fair game.
You didn't say the character that my second favorite character besides Twintel.
Oh, it wasn't Mechanica?
No, it wasn't Mechanica. It was Kid Cobra.
Oh no, I think Kid Cobra was fine.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
Yeah, no, literally, it's just those four, and like the only reason why I don't think those four are getting in is because like I don't think specifically for Helix and Bite and Bark, I don't think they're popular enough. Like, I never hear anybody talk about these characters when referring to ARMS.
But you hear Min Min and Twintel the most.
Yeah. And like with Master Mummy, again, like I just don't really think we need another heavy, because we already have like, we got Ridley and we got K. Rool and we got Incineroar. And like again, the same thing with Mechanica. But everyone else I think has a fair shot, aside from Springman, obviously.
Rip. Even Ribbon Girl can make it in.
Yeah, but I don't think she will. If anything, I think it's gonna be. Here's the thing. I think it's gonna be Min Min. I hope it's Dr. Coyle.
I know that a lot of people in the Smash community are waiting for more villains to be represented in the game.
Yeah, that's why I want Dr. Coyle, because I think she'd be a villain, and she filled two things that people want: another female and another villain. Not to mention, I think she's like one of the most interesting characters in like the ARMS lore.
Oh, like she's the one that actually started the whole entire thing?
Yeah, and she like made Headlock and Springtron and Helix and all that.
Yep. She's the creator of everything that is like non-human.
Yeah. So I would like it to be her, but I think it's most likely going to be Min Min, considering she won the popularity contest and like she canonically won the tournament and she's the creator of Arm's main. It's probably going to be Min Min.
Yeah, I forgot that canonically she won the tournament.
Yeah. So it's most likely going to be her, which I'm totally okay with. I like her a lot. She's probably my secondary after Lollipop. I was genuinely surprised how much I like Lollipop.
Lollipop is an interesting character because when I saw her, I'm like, oh.
I love her.
And then I tried her, I'm like, oh my god, they put in a clown.
She's so cute.
So that's Smash news. One of the bigger news that I was happy to hear about. Bravely Default 2.
Yes.
Oh god, I love that game. All right, so if you don't know, there was a game called Bravely Default was created by Square Enix, which goes back to the old style RPG, turn-based RPG.
Kind of.
Yes.
Kind of.
I
With a twist.
played the demo of Bravely Default, and I really liked it from what I played of it. I just never got around to playing the full thing. Also, I'm very confused with this game. This is Bravely Default 2, right?
Yes.
Then what was Bravely Second?
A continuation of the first Bravely Default.
Which probably didn't really need to happen.
Okay. So it was more of like an expansion in the form of a sequel than a true like sequel.
Yes.
It's like okay.
It's kind of like how you have Final Fantasy IV and then Final Fantasy IV the after.
Yeah, okay.
That's literally how it is. Like you have Bravely Default, then Bravely Second. Now you have a new one with Bravely Default 2.
The only difference is Bravely the Second was a good game.
Yeah.
After Years is not good.
I played through that game.
The whole game?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I feel sorry for the people that in Japan that had to play it episodically.
Oh god.
They did? Oh my god, that's awful.
Yeah, it
Sounds
was
bad.
originally a phone game that they created, and they made it so that way it would come out episodically. Got the first episode where you had the whole entire thing start with Cecil losing the castle to the villains of the freaking thing, blah blah blah, yada yada, blah blah blah.
Wow, I didn't know it came out episodically for them. That fucking sucks.
Yeah, it came out episodically. We got lucky because all we had to do is just play through the game and come to it. They had to sit for months on end waiting for it to release.
That's annoying.
To finish the game, and then to find out that they're just playing Final Fantasy IV again.
Yeah. Gee, it's almost like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon being the same fucking game.
Or Emerald.
They'll never beat it.
Well, Emerald. Yeah.
Let's be real. Pokemon has done that to us for years, and we didn't just realize.
I mean, at least with like Platinum, there was some post game with like the Distortion World and shit.
There was, and then with Black and White 2, it was actually.
Well, Black and White 2 was just Black and White 1, but better.
Yeah.
But actually good.
Yeah.
Although
a lot of people
story too.
A lot of people hated it, and then like years later, like actually, no way, this game is good.
Now, I do have to say this, and I'm sure I'm going to get such hate for it, but isn't every Pokemon game just pretty much the same Pokemon game?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Only time that they ever changed it was with Black and White 2.
Especially recently, it's been the fucking same.
Yeah.
Like,
Ever since
find Pokemon, defeat big person. Sorry, my brain's fried, y'all. So
no, ever since like X and Y, they really just started to be like the same game but in a different place and new Pokemon. At least like some of the older ones had like some sort of semblance of a decent story. When like the newer ones are just like, oh yeah, here's plot at the last fucking minute.
Speaking of which, I just beat Sword and Shield again.
Why?
Because I wanted to torture myself. That's why. Honestly, the truth is, I wanted to try and find something like amazingly good about it that makes me say, okay,
no,
I can understand why people support this game.
It doesn't exist.
Unfortunately, I could not find it.
Speaking of which, that kind of ties back to the Direct Mini. They ended it with showing off the DLC a little bit more, and goddamn, I still don't fucking care.
I'm going to try it out. Like, that'll honestly make it.
Sure, but like, I don't know. It doesn't, like, yes, it's adding more stuff, and that's fine, but like the stuff that it's adding just seems kind of boring to me.
And also, it doesn't fix the core problems of the game.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
I
However, another thing they showed off, and this is like the first thing they showed off, and I'm really excited for, the Xenoblade Chronicles remake. Because good God, I missed out on this game twice, and I'm not about to miss out on it a third time.
You didn't play this. You didn't play the original?
I didn't play the original, and I couldn't play the 3DS version.
Oh, right.
I didn't have a new 3DS.
Right. I remember. I was the one with the new 3DS.
I didn't play it either, Steve, so it's okay.
Yeah,
Sam.
but,
I honestly haven't played it either. I never got the new 3DS.
It was for the Wii U, right?
It was for the Wii.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the original game was for the Wii, and I never picked it up. And like now, like the Wii version's like wicked expensive.
Yeah.
But hey, now that the Switch version's coming out, hopefully, I mean, why would you even bother buying the Wii version at that point? Just buy the Switch version. Especially because like the graphics are like, oh my god, a lot better. Like I was looking at like the character designs on the Switch version. I'm like, wow, this looks so good. And then I saw a comparison to the Wii version, and they look fucking ugly.
I mean,
The
you gotta
models
admit, this is
not
for
age well.
that, it probably looked good.
Yeah, for then it looked good, but like the models did not age well.
Nah, it didn't. It did not at all. But hey, at least we're getting it now. We're getting it now. I'm glad.
It's coming out in May, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What I'm also excited for is I haven't played Xenoblade 2, but I know like stuff about it. I know that Shulk shows up in Xenoblade 2, and apparently the definitive edition of Xenoblade 1 is going to come with like an extra story that like bridges the gap to show how Shulk got there.
So
I want to know how Shulk became a blade.
Yeah.
Okay, so I I can kind of shed some light in terms of like how we see Shulk in there, because I've played the entire game, and
Of
Shulk
two?
being in there, yeah, for Xenoblades 2, and he's a DLC. Like, you, in one of the levels, there's like a portal thing that you can walk through, and that's how you meet him, and he can become part of your party. But the thing is, he can't leave that area.
Okay.
So you
So
can
he's
fight
stuck
him.
there.
He can be one of your weapons, whatever. But he can't leave that area. If you try to leave with him, it boots him out.
Okay.
Oh. That sucks for him.
Yeah. But there was no light shed on like how he got there. It was just like they appeared.
Well, now there's going to be light shed on it.
Woo!
I really need to play through Xenoblade Chronicles 2 again. Well,
I need
actually
to get
beat it.
both games.
Because I did not beat that one because other games came out.
I beat
Not
it.
exactly.
It just took me longer than it should have because I wanted to explore and collect things.
I mean, speaking of exploring that game, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. There were times
to unlock like certain Blades levels was an absolute nightmare
to get to.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the thing is, like, the map doesn't help.
Oh no, it's shitty.
Or the lack of a map does not help with Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It literally just tells you, here's north, here's south, here's east, here's west.
And here's some names of towns.
And also, here's a marker that'll tell you in which direction to go. Problem. It does not tell you the elevation.
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
It was a pain in the ass.
So, like, you could be standing right on top of it,
And
or right under it, and you would never know. Like, unfortunately, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 has the where do I go syndrome.
Oh god, no.
So, honestly, if they fix that, That'd be great.
Primo. Make it a primo game after that. It's not a bad game. It's just that there are mechanics that don't help the player, and it doesn't make it enjoyable. And at that point, you're now just playing it to beat the stupid thing to prove that you're better than the game. At least in my mind.
Oh yeah, that was how I kept on going. But then other games
I
busy
will
with
not
other
have
games.
this stupid piece of plastic beat me.
Oh god, I honestly. That's what it really was, because like I love the game. I really do. I think the battle system is really great. I think like the whole entire idea of doing combination of different with your different blades in the party is reminiscent of that of kind of the chain burst mechanic in Grand Blue Fantasy. Because the more like special moves you do, it will turn into like it'll turn into like something else like pandemic or earthquake or stuff like that, which will give different effects and do different types of damage, which I like. I love that. Just tell me where the fuck to go. That is my only
Boy,
problem.
it's like me playing every Zelda game ever.
Yeah.
Where do I fucking go? That being said, I've been playing through the Link's Awakening remake. That's really fun.
You know what I need to play? That rhythm game that they have for The Legend of Zelda, like Candace. I forget what it was called.
Which one?
There's like a rhythm type battle game
For Zelda?
with the Legend. Yeah.
Why have I never heard of this? I love rhythm games.
Hold on.
The only Zelda spin-offs I know of are like Hyrule Warriors and the Tingle games, which I will stay away from because I don't like Tingle.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was wrong. I was wrong. It's not Candace. I'm stupid.
Oh, Cadence of Hyrule.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it's yes, it's a Crypt of the Necrodancer / Zelda crossover.
Yeah, I
okay,
really want to try that.
I want to play that too. Yeah, I definitely want to pick that up at some point.
Yeah,
but before I do that, I want to play the first one because the first one looks so good. And there's a YouTuber who I love, known as Family Jules. He does video game metal covers. He plays the guitars on the soundtrack of that game.
Ooh, nice.
And I think he also does it on the Zelda version too. So yeah, I definitely want to pick those up just to support him because
I just want to try those games out because I think it's cool how they have it like so rhythm based.
Oh yeah, I think that's really neat.
And instead of just being like the regular Legend of Zelda stuff, you actually have to do like the Crypto Dancer stuff as well.
Here, this episode is just us recommending games to you guys to play in quarantine.
Yes, we will also recommend anime in a bit. Just games first.
The one game that I can recommend playing right now, if you guys are in quarantine, you just need something to play. If you have a Switch, I definitely would recommend Link's Awakening remake or the recently released Pokemon Mystery Dungeon remake.
I still need to get that.
Oh, dude, that's so fun. I've been loving that.
Jesus Christ, I need to get that. I've been too busy with Animal Crossing.
Yeah, Animal Crossing is another one. And Doom Eternal is another one. I still haven't played Doom Eternal yet, but I want to play that at some point.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a Switch, Doom Eternal.
And if you're into fighting games, I will recommend one for you that is for beginners.
Oh.
Yes. It is called Grand Blue Fantasy Versus.
Oh, it has like a beginner fighting style?
It's literally made so that way people can get into the. It tells you like the jargon for fighting games, how to do them, what like a charge character is, a rushdown character is, what Okizeme is, what what a lot of the fighting game jargon is, and it's amazing.
That's really cool.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, and I thought Dragon Ball FighterZ was a fighting game for beginners.
No.
Having every super move just be the Hadouken combo, which like everyone knows.
I mean, that's basically what it is for this game.
Sweet.
Except you have to do the Hadouken move twice.
Nice.
Or or
That's how you
They
do a
have-
Buster Wolf.
they have a one-button input.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The thing is like it's kind of like there's an easy mode and a regular mode to do it. Like you have the one-button input,
Mm-hmm.
but the thing is that your like your special moves, like your fireball, your reverse fireball moves, all have a cooldown.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
if you do it the easy input way, it's going to have a longer cooldown. If you learn how to do the actual movement, then it has a shorter cooldown, which I think that's great. And because sometimes some moves are just hard to do, even pros are just like, I'm just going to press the easy button. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. They're adding 2 new characters. They first started off with 11 characters, each one very different than the last.
Okay.
Then they added 2 new characters, Beelzebub and Maya. And they're adding 2 more characters next week. Saurus, which is a fist fighter, and Vegeta, who is a stronger version of the main character.
Okay. Oh, also another game recommendation I have. If you like kart racers, like really, really good fun kart racers, why not give Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel a try? Because
How did I know?
dude, it's like the best kart racer ever made. I stand by that. The game kind of got like a little bit of flack lately because they added microtransactions post launch, and people were upset about that. But they kind of fixed that issue because the way to get like Wumpa coins, which is how you like buy stuff at the shops, like new characters and new carts and stuff, you just have to like play the game a bunch and like really grind for it. So to remedy that, they introduced microtransactions where you can just buy coins, and a lot of people were like, I don't like that. But now with the most recent update, they fixed that and added like challenge missions where you get like a fuck ton of coins by completing those challenge missions.
Also, if you want to have a laugh, you can play as a box.
Yes, literally they added a box as a playable character, and it's so funny.
Oh God.
Oh my god, I love it. And like that's the thing is like the game's constantly getting new updates and new content. Like we're supposed to be getting new characters next month.
Nice.
They add like new characters like every month.
Wait, that should mean this month because it's already April.
You're right. This month we're getting new characters. Speaking of new characters in games, another game that I've just been playing during quarantine, and you can too if you have it. Overwatch is getting Echo soon, and she looks fucking busted.
Oh god.
Have you not seen anything about her?
I have, and I've
Okay.
seen how quickly those ultimate charge jump.
Dude, she's gonna be so banned. It's not even funny.
For those of you who don't know, Echo is going to be a new character, damage type character, whose ultimate is that she can change into any other character on the enemy team. Not only that,
Yeah.
but her ultimate charges quicker
Her ultimate charges, I think, like 5 times as fast.
while she's transformed.
Yeah, it's busted. It's so busted. She is 100% going to be banned in competitive play. That's
a video, literally, and
Brandon, can you say that again? Your mic got all like fucking like.
yeah, I know the internet just went kind of screwy.
Oh.
So I saw a character that a guy that literally copied the Roadhog and got his ultimate twice.
Oh no!
Like, I don't know why they thought this was a good idea.
No, it's. I mean, I love it, but I hate it at the same time. Like, I think it's hysterical, but like, oh my god, it's gonna be a nightmare.
By the way, I actually have a recommendation for people who are in quarantine and have an Xbox One.
Is it Ori and the Will of the Wisps?
That's one of them, actually. That's not
I
one of them.
still, dude,
What's the other one?
I love Ori and the Blind Forest, and I'm so angry that I can't play the sequel because I don't have an Xbox One.
I'm sure it'll come out on PC later on.
Well, I'm hoping it'll come to Switch at some point.
Maybe. I mean, with the way that Microsoft has been in teaming up with
I'm sure it will at some point. I just
Microsoft, Nintendo and Microsoft have been teaming up lately. That's why they had that Minecraft thing going on.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they also in the direct they said the Minecraft. They had a Minecraft game coming out for the Switch.
The dungeon one, right?
Yes, I'm sure that it'll come out to the Switch eventually.
It is. It's the Switch already like they showed it briefly in the mini draft.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Like for like 2 seconds, they're like Minecraft Dungeons, and they moved.
Yeah, so you'll get it. It's just gonna take some time. But the other game that I was going to recommend is called Fantasy Star Online 2.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
It is a free game that you can play on your Xbox. You heard me, free.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're going the free to
The
play
first
around.
one's fucking great.
Everyone raves about the first one, and Japan has had this game going on for 8 years, and it still hasn't shut down yet. So it's going to go on 9.
Yeah.
So if you are in the mood to go ahead, play a game that's more action-based oriented of an RPG, give that one a shot. And soon enough, you'll have other players from PC and it'll be crossplay.
Oh, sweet.
A lot of people are also hoping that it'll come to PS4 and there'll also be crossplay, also Switch, but we don't know yet.
Yeah. Speaking of PS4, this is like kind of obvious, but Final Fantasy VII is coming out.
Yep, it's coming out this month.
Yeah, dude.
In 9 days.
I know.
And for those of you who actually have already gotten it,
If they got it.
good on you.
Yep.
Because I know, like, a lot of
I probably won't be able to get it day one, and I'm really upset about that.
Yeah, I know a lot of YouTubers have already gotten it.
Yeah.
And some people are getting it, like, now as we speak because they shipped it early because of the whole entire thing that's going on. We all know what is going on. So if you got it early, great. Just do what Square Enix says and please don't spoil anything for people.
Yeah.
Like I don't mind spoilers, but I know a lot of people do.
Yeah. I usually don't mind spoilers for a remake because I already know what's gonna happen, but apparently there is like a bunch of new secrets and stuff that I don't want spoiled.
Yeah, so don't spoil it for people. There's already a review up that I saw that's spoiler free, so they got the memo.
Good.
So for those of you out there who want to go ahead and spoil everything for everybody, just don't do it. Like honestly, during this time, just stop being a dick.
Nah, there's no fun in that.
Listen. Square Enix is even asking you, and they don't ask people for much. I mean, they have my soul, but that's a totally different story.
Same.
They didn't even ask for it. You just offered it.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
offered it on a nice velvet pillow and said, "Please take."
listen.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy Tactics, Bravely Default, Bravely Second, Bravely Default 2.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, these games have all taken my life, and I don't care.
I mean, Square Enix has been knocking out of the park recently.
That is the major thing that's actually
they've been knocking out of the park for fucking years.
No, but they had like their little drought with 13 and then 15 not doing as great as they hoped.
Yeah.
And then Final Fantasy, Dissidia Final Fantasy NT.
Yeah, that was disappointing. I was looking forward to that one too.
It's not that great.
It's not.
It's horrible. Okay, you're not a person who played the original and the sequel.
Yeah, those two are great. Like, what happened? What went wrong here?
What went wrong here is that they wanted to make it an esport, and that was not the right way to go.
No.
They should have just
Never
kept
the
it
right
the
way to
same.
go.
They should have just kept it the same.
If
You
it's
can
not
make
broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. They had a perfectly good system. A lot of people miss the custom characters because not every character is going to be the same because of how it is. If you didn't want it to be like overpowered equipment sets, make it so that way equipment isn't used in the online modes
Yeah.
or at all.
Yeah.
You can do that. And a lot of people miss like the EX gauges and EX moves.
Yeah.
They added one character that people got pissed off about
Really?
because he should have been added before another one,
Oh.
Gabronth.
Oh.
Yeah, he was supposed to be a lot of people would say he should have been added before Vayne
Yeah.
because Gabronth was in the original and in the sequel.
That's true. Yeah.
And it's just like, how do you make this game and not have Gabronth in it, and not make him the DLC representative from 12?
Yeah.
Instead, we get Vayne, generic pretty boy who thinks he's doing the right thing.
Yeah.
If you honestly saw the game, don't get the game, honestly. It's going to be going out of business soon, as well as another game that's going to...
What?
What's up?
Yeah, an MMORPG is about to shut down.
No, I didn't hear you.
Really?
Oh. Yeah, an MMORPG is about to shut down. Not even 2 years after it was released worldwide.
What game?
Maple Story 2?
Oh, I completely even forgot that was a thing.
Yeah, they just announced. I got an email and they announced. Can you guys hear me?
You
keep
cut out
cutting
a
in.
lot.
Yeah, I know this internet is acting stupid, but they just recently announced and sent an email out saying that in May they're going to stop. They're going to shut down the servers.
Well, that sucks.
The game hasn't even been out for 2 years, and they're shutting down the server.
Wow.
But I honestly don't. I'm honestly not surprised because the way that it was handled poorly.
Right.
Like there was nothing really to do end game wise. They didn't really try to make good end game wise, and it wasn't fun.
Well, can't win them all.
Yeah,
But hey,
What?
maybe you're tired of playing games, or you have all the games that we did.
There's no such
Well, we
thing
got
as
some
being
other things
tired
for
of
you.
video games. Who are you kidding?
I mean we do love anime.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I asked
We got some
everyone
anime
here.
recommend.
I asked everyone here to bring at least one anime to recommend to you guys because I again stuck inside. Why not watch some anime?
Yeah.
Never leaving, staring at the same four walls.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, who wants to go first? Who wants to share their anime?
I think Zach should, since he's barely spoken.
Oh, yay.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, the anime I picked is one that literally came out today.
Oh, really?
Is it the God one?
Tower of God.
Yes,
Yes.
I haven't seen it yet.
I mean, I've read the webtoon of it. I haven't actually watched the episode yet, but I'm looking forward to watching it.
Okay. It was a webtoon. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, because Crunchyroll recently teamed up with a company that does webtoons, and so they're making a bunch of webtoon animes.
Okay.
Which honestly, with the
And
way
this is
that
the most popular one.
with the way that the webtoons are, because I do read a lot of the webtoons, they're really good.
Yeah, they
It's
are.
gonna be really good.
Sweet.
And
So
this
what's
is
it
the
about?
one I'm least looking forward to.
I
I mean, it's not bad per se, but there are other webtoons that they're making into anime that I like a lot more.
Mhm.
understand, but it's the most popular webtoon out there right now, so you might as well, right?
Yeah.
Casey, what do you have for us today?
I don't think I could recommend it anymore, but that would be Ruby.
Oh yeah. I still have to catch up. I never finished volume 7.
Oh my God.
Do.
I do. I stopped after I can't say it. Oh my
Ugh.
let's just say I stopped after a certain thing happened at a certain political event.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Shit's gonna go down,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, it goes down. Yeah.
I'm sure.
and you're gonna like the shit.
But yeah, I don't think I can recommend Ruby any more than I already have. Only because it's as weird as the graphics are, because they're very game-like. They're not your typical.
It's CG.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, yeah, because most of it is motion capture, if I'm correct.
I think so. Yeah,
Um,
it's animated almost like a video game, but like
Yeah.
I think that style really works for what it is.
and it's just really good. And if you like fairy tales, a lot of the characters are based off them. So it's like fairy tales and mythology. I still have yet to figure out half the characters and what they're based off of.
Yeah, I mean some of them are obvious.
Yeah. Painfully.
Yeah.
Ozpin is the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
called that immediately.
Oh yeah.
And no one believed me.
No, I
And
did.
I was so mad.
I was with you from the beginning.
I'm just like, he is Oz, he is the all-powerful Oz. And they're just like, no,
Yeah.
he's not, it's just the
I
same
love what they've
name.
been doing with his backstory too. Like they've been really
Yeah.
going fucking nuts with it.
Too bad we
really
can't really spoil it.
makes you kinda, no, yeah, we can't spoil it, but like it makes you kind of hard, you know.
Yeah. But it's really
Mm.
good. As Steve said, there are so the seasons are done weirdly. So it's like 7 seasons, but they're called volumes. So there's 7
Yeah.
volumes.
Yeah, but they're seasons.
They're seasons. So
Yeah.
and they're like one season, like the first season is like an hour and a half.
Yeah,
and
the first
season
season's
two
not very
is-
long.
Is like 2 hours. So you're not going to be bored for a few days watching this.
Yeah. It
Good.
doesn't get like standard anime episode length until like the end of season 3.
Yeah.
And even then, they still have some shorter episodes.
Yeah.
Which is a nice variation instead of like expecting like the typical like 22, 23 minutes.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, I got 10 minutes to spare. I can watch, a 10-minute episode of Ruby. So it works out nicely. Don't have to worry about like missing anything or pausing and going. I don't remember what happened in the first half. That's me.
Yeah.
Because I forget immediately.
I wonder if David caught up.
I have no idea.
Steve, what do you got for us?
I mean, isn't it obvious?
I'm just say it. I'm not gonna be mad. Just say it.
It's Castlevania.
I knew it.
What do you expect?
I knew it.
I'm the Castlevania guy. I love this.
Listen, I was either going to hear you say Dragon Ball, Castlevania, but since Castlevania just came out with a new season,
Yeah.
I was like, that's probably the one that he's going to recommend.
Yes, especially because as of like 3 days ago, they officially confirmed. So that's happening.
Really?
Yeah, they just confirmed season 4 is happening, and I'm really excited. Which honestly, I kind of expected because season 3 was just a big trailer for season 4 anyway.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, if you didn't see the previous episode where we literally spoiled all of season 3, go watch Castlevania.
Yeah. You'll watch it. Honestly, it's a good series.
It's really good, especially if you're a fan of the games, because there's a lot of really cool Easter eggs that are sprinkled in throughout the series. Some of which are obvious, some of which you really have to look for. But a lot of them are just so much like really neat fan service and love to the Castlevania series. So yeah, if you like the games or if you just like dark shows about vampires and shows that have a lot of gore, check it out.
I was about to say,
This show has a
there is
fuck ton
gore.
of gore. There's so much gore in the show.
You will see an eyeball fly out of the corner of the screen.
Yeah, multiple
I'm not
times.
even joking.
No, yeah, I know exactly what scene you're talking about too.
Exactly.
I still remember like the first time they revealed how gory it was going to be, with, like that first bloodbath scene in the first episode. I
Oh
was
yeah.
like, oh, okay.
I was like, okay, Netflix, let's see what you got. I see intestines.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, they're going all out with the gore. Which honestly, for a show about vampires, it works.
Yeah, it does. Especially when it comes to like it's like Middle Ages type.
Yeah, it's not just mindless gore. There is like you understand why there has to be so much gore. It's because like that's how violent things were back then.
Yeah.
Plus, a lot of these things are fucking like beings of hell.
That is also true. Yeah, Castlevania. I honestly was surprised how much I wanted a second season and a third season and a fourth season.
Yeah.
Because I'm not the Castlevania guy. Steve is, and I got hooked.
Season 2, episode 7 is the best episode of the series.
Which one was that again?
It's the one where they storm Dracula's castle. And they play fucking Bloody Tears.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, you're right. It is the best episode. I guess I have to go now.
Good.
So I'm going to be recommending a newer anime that came out during last season. It's called Darwin's Game.
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
What's wrong, Zach?
I didn't watch it, but it's like mixed. It's either like really good or like fucking awful.
Honestly, I'm in the really good category. Because I do like... Here's the thing. If you watch Mirai Nikki...
Oh no.
This is not as bad as Mirai Nikki.
Okay.
Not as cringy.
Like, we all know how bad Future Diaries was. It was honestly just...
The only good thing was the opening.
The openings were fun. But this one has more of a protagonist that's not a wimp. That actually can do shit for himself. And technically, everyone is overpowered. And technically, because there are some people who have abilities that aren't like combat oriented, but they still use them in a way that can help them in combat.
Okay.
So the thing is that with this anime, it's a game. Where you have multiple people trying to kill each other.
Okay.
And the thing is that you can join the game at any... It shows up as an app on your phone. And it'll ask if you want to play Darwin's Game. You click yes, and then all of a sudden the snake comes out of your phone and bites you.
Oh?
I'm not joking. Literally, a snake slithers out of your phone. No one else can see it but you. And
A snake?
Yes, a snake.
A snake bite.
The only reason why they're saying that is because I named my Sandacopa Snake.
Sandaconda.
Yes, Sandaconda. Yeah, it comes out, bites you, and it gives you an ability called a sigil.
The what?
A sigil.
I don't know why that's
like
funny.
Harry Potter.
S-I-G, a sigil, like S-I-G-I-L.
Okay, I was spelling it differently in my head.
What?
I was spelling it like giggle, but with an S.
I mean, it's close, but like, but yeah, basically each...
That spelling might be sigil then.
Yeah, they call it a sigil in the anime, so I'm just so used to it.
Well.
But it is sigil in English. But in Japanese, they say sigil.
Okay.
But yeah, each sigil has a different thing that they can do. One person has the ability to control chain or string-like objects at will with the power of her mind. She can make them either very sharp or vibrate at a specific speed to the point where they can cut off a whole entire person's hand.
Oh. Okay.
One person has the ability to see into the future. So there's
Go
a
into the future and see when this quarantine's gonna be over because I'm done now.
listen. If I could get that ability, I would let you know immediately.
Mood.
But
Figure it out and then let me know because I'm done.
listen, if someone could create Darwin's game and get a snack to bite my neck and give me the exact power that I need, then I'll be okay.
All's well then.
But yeah, Darwin's game is honestly a good anime. If you heard like it's a bad anime, honestly say see it for yourself. A lot of people might say, "Oh, it's so bad."
I mean, everyone has their own opinions. I mean, there's a lot of popular shows that people like that I don't.
Yeah.
I don't like Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, and that's like one of my favorite shows. So I'm I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one.
Steve is having an aneurysm.
Yeah, he practically has a heart attack every time I say I hate Cowboy Bebop.
Are you just
A little piece of
like
Steve
it?
died on the inside.
I don't like it. I don't know.
That's fine. I mean, like, not everything shows for, like, for example, I mean, I feel like this one's kind of common at this point, but I really hate Attack.
The thing is about Attack on Titan, though, it's gotten better.
Not for me. I tried watching some of the later stuff. I still thought it was stupid.
Hey, whatever floats your boat, man.
What is the general consensus on Black Clover?
Get past the first 13 episodes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It gets a
Because
lot
I
better after that.
fucking hated it.
No, yeah, like you. Unfortunately, you have to get past the first 13 episodes.
But it does eventually get good.
Oh
Yes.
hell yeah!
Okay.
And watch the dub.
Yeah. Oh, of course I'm gonna watch the dub because I've seen the sub and Asta's voice is just the worst.
Good news is that in the sub, he actually calms down a bit.
That's good.
Just a bit.
But yeah, yeah, everyone has their own different opinions on shows.
Yeah, so I honestly want to know, for some of you people, what is some of the animes or video games that you have been enjoying with yourself lately?
Yeah. I also have another anime that I was gonna recommend as well.
You do? You do?
I was debating between this one and Castlevania, but I'll do Castlevania because that's just expected of me. But I do have another one.
Oh, what is it?
Hey, do you like slice of life shows?
Oh
Do you
god!
like feel good shows?
Oh god!
Do you like Egypt?
Oh.
Oh, what?
Check out How to Keep a Mummy.
I knew it.
Were we in an infomercial?
We were for it. We were in one for a minute.
I got so confused. Hey,
that show is so fucking wholesome, and I love it.
Do you have a mummy that cries so much that it'll dry the?
It'll try it.
Do you love an Oni that will honestly go ahead and give you the thumbs up like the fawns?
Yes. I like the Anubis that has the same voice actor as Frieza.
Do you like the Anubis that likes to nom on a mummy?
Yeah.
Do you like?
This show is so good. Not only do I want a dub, but I want a second season.
Do you love?
It's so good.
Do you love pink adorable creatures that want to go ahead and eat bad dreams so that way you can sleep well? You want Muku Muku because Muku Muku is the best.
Oh yes.
He is adorable and never say otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, How to Keep a Mummy is a good, like, feel good anime. And you will see doggos. I promise you, if you watch, you will see doggos. Twin doggos to be exact.
Yes.
They're adorable and you will love them forever. Also, I need a Muku Muku plush now. I forgot.
I want a Miku plush so bad. But yes, that show was super cute and wholesome and adorable. So if you're not into violence and blood and gore, there's a cute little thing for you.
I actually might have another.
Like fucking
suggestion.
recommendations are like the polar opposites of each other.
All right. What is your other recommendation, Casey?
So this one goes back a good number of years.
I told you, new or old, doesn't matter.
Which makes me curious if anyone else knows this code Lyoko.
Oh, yes.
Is that considered an anime though?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that an anime?
It's an animation, even though it's not Japanese, it's French.
Oh, okay.
But it's still technically an anime.
Okay.
I mean, we're gonna have a lot of people going ahead and freaking complaining about that, but honestly, I think Avatar's code and not code Lyoko, but Boondocks is also an anime. Y'all can fight me on that.
Well, no,
Honestly.
yes, Avatar and Avatar: Last Airbender and Boondocks are 100% anime. Just because they're American made, take heavy inspiration from the anime style. Therefore, they're anime.
Y'all can fight me on this. You can fight me, and I will literally
I will die on that hill. They're
I will bring Stick Meaner back from the dead. Oh God, he'll kick your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, Code Lyoko is another good one if you want kind of like I wouldn't know how to actually explain this one.
Yeah.
If you want to do it in its simplest form.
Go ahead. You do it.
I was obsessed with Code Lyoko, and it has to be an anime because you look up like Code Lyoko music, it comes under like anime music, like under like anime music apps. It's great.
Here we are standing called to civil. I still need a
So it's basically 4 kids in a private school because there are no parents besides like the principal and teachers and the occasional like adult cop who shows up every once in a while. Find an abandoned warehouse where they are teleported from the real world into almost like a game. But it's not. It's its own separate world into which they find another teenager kid who her father put her there to keep her away from the bad guys. And the bad guy is actually a computer program.
Right.
And it can change people's minds and make them evil subliminally with like music or computers, TV. Or if they get transported into the world, which is called Lyoko, and why it's called Code Lyoko, they can the evil computer virus can infect them, and they come back to the real world with that infection, and they're still evil. So that's like the basics of what I can kind of describe.
As you're explaining this, every memory of the show that I have is just flooding back.
They also have giant foreheads.
Yes.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
You, me specifically.
Yeah.
You just see her forehead, it's just like, oh.
Like, they look better in Lyoko, to be honest.
They do, honestly. I don't know why the creators gave them gigantic ass foreheads.
I don't know. Like, you can put both hands on their forehead and still have room.
Yeah.
Yet they can only fit one. Oh my God, their hands are gigantic.
Like it's
Yeah, but
honestly worth the watch, and it also
I remember really enjoying it.
it also became a live action for like a season or two.
Oh my god, that's right.
yeah, they kind of continued it.
I tried watching it. I don't know French, and
forgot.
sometimes the subs were not done correctly, and I gave up.
Mm, oh god.
It was pretty good. Um, it
I think
wasn't
a lot of people
necessary,
just.
to be honest,
I think a lot of people just got really salty because it was good. It turned into a live action.
Yeah.
but it wasn't a bad live action. It's not like they were trying to replace the anime. They tried to
Right.
continue with live action.
Which I appreciate more than replacing
Yeah, I don't
with
ever
the live
replacing
action.
it. Because
Yeah.
like even with the last season, because I watched that, managed to. That was a wonderful search and rescue. It didn't need it because it had answered most of the questions.
Yeah, that's true. It
That
did.
always bothers me when like all the questions and like all like the big plot points are wrapped up and there's still another season.
I mean, it's kind of like what they did with Code Geass. They went ahead, wrapped it up nicely in a bow, and then all of a sudden, Code Geass movie is going to be coming out, continuing from when Lelouch died.
Well, see, the thing was there were a lot of rumors in terms of if Lelouch died or not.
We
Right.
saw him get impaled by a sword.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. C2 had also been killed, but her Geass was immortality. And somehow, and that was also applied to Lelouch's father. And
So you're thinking that he stole Lelouch's father's code, and that's how he.
yes, that's the rumor. So the movie kind of answers that question. The anime ends nicely to where there aren't a lot of questions. It just leads to more people going, I don't want him to die, so please don't kill him.
In fact, didn't you watch this?
What?
Didn't you watch the Code Geass movie?
I didn't watch any Code Geass at all.
I'm thinking of somebody else then.
Probably. I haven't seen the movie, so I honestly could not tell you what's going on, what's happened.
I need to see the movie because honestly, I'm surprised that I haven't found a way to see it yet. There probably is a way, and it's not necessary. I want to see what happens, see if they did anything wrong. If it's good, it was just like. Here's the thing: I'd rather it be good and just not necessary than it to be horrible, and it should have never been created. Because I felt that way about the what was it? I am having a brain fart today. Steve and Zach, we had this conversation in class one day with Professor Ali.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was the anime movie we were freaking out about?
Dragon Ball Evolution.
Not that one, the other one.
I remember getting very heated.
We all did.
Said the name of it.
That's how much I don't like it. I forgot it.
Was it Death Note?
Yes, there we go.
Oh, that's right.
There we go. And cultural appropriation and all that crap.
Yep.
But I honestly thought of that as a movie that shouldn't never existed, and it was bad for a Death Note movie. Because if it wasn't a Death Note movie, it was decent.
Yeah.
Even then, like, if you've never seen Death Note before, it's very mediocre. The best thing about it was Willem Dafoe as Ryu. That was like expertly cast.
Yeah. The whole entire thing with L was stupid. The whole entire thing with Light was stupid.
Oh my god.
I forgot who that bitch was that they introduced instead of Misa.
Yeah, it wasn't Misa. I don't remember. I try to forget that.
Because they added another person that wasn't Misa, Asame, who was supposed to be the female Death Note user. and Addison random bitch. I just couldn't see a reason for her to actually exist. Or that movie, for that matter.
Yeah, honestly. Anyway, those are our recommendations for video games and anime that you can check out while in this fucking quarantine.
Oh, I found the name.
The name before.
For the Death Note movie.
Uh-huh.
Her name was Mia Sutton.
I'm sorry, my internet kind of. What was it?
Mia Sutton.
Bitch could go die. I'm sorry, but the thing is, like, the reason why Misa existed was because she was supposed to be like a huge follower of Kira, and like she would do anything for Kira, not like an equal. She was supposed to be like the subordinate.
Do you want to hear part of her description?
Oh God, what is it?
So it was revealed that rather being based on the manga character Misa, Sutton is an original character based on the sociopathic qualities of Light Yagami.
I'm gonna kill people now.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I'm gonna kill people. Really? So they couldn't have literally just left Light the way that he was supposed to, and make him the sociopath. So, but instead they went ahead and made a personification of it?
Yeah.
And made it fuckable?
Depends on who you ask. Oh yes, and here is a comment in terms of Light, who was not Light Yagami, but Light Turner.
Light Turner.
Light Turner.
Fuck you.
In stark contrast to
Jimmy
his
Turner.
counterpart.
Your Death Note. It's just like Jorgen von Strike, like he summons the but instead it's just a big Death Note.
So here's part of Light Turner's description. In stark contrast to his manga counterpart, this version of Light lacks much of the original's ruthlessness, being a sadist, and sociopathic tendencies, and is depicted as a more sympathetic and humanized Light.
No.
She's not supposed to be.
Don't you like how when Light meets Ryuk for the first time in the original series, he's fascinated, and when Light meets Ryuk in the movie, he screams like a...
She was like a bitch.
This movie sucks.
Well, yes, because he's more sympathetic and humanized.
Yeah.
He's not supposed to be sympathetic.
No shit.
Like, honestly, why make a character who's supposed to descend into madness?
Look, man,
sympathetic?
all they needed to do was make Light eat a potato chip, and everything would have been
fine. Also, he wasn't smart.
No, he was an idiot. The thing about Light in the original was like he was a brilliant like mastermind, and in the movie he's just a fucking dumb high school kid.
I don't understand why they made him.
Like one of the Naked Brothers.
Oh right, he was the youngest brother, right?
No, he's the older one.
I think it was the older one. Yeah.
Really?
I think so.
Oh God, he got ugly.
From the Wolf Brothers.
Yeah.
He's the oldest.
Fuck was that casting choice?
Oh God, he got ugly. I thought that was the younger one. I said, okay, at least he grew up. No, I'm sorry. You lost your charm, buddy.
Oh boy.
Prepubescent girls were after you when you were young.
Prepubescent girls were after him when he was a girl.
But yeah. I think we should wrap it up here, guys.
Yeah. Don't watch. Hey, if you want to watch Death Note, you can watch Death Note, but just don't watch the fucking.
I mean, I think it's on Netflix still.
The anime, yeah, it still is.
Yeah,
Yes.
watch the anime.
I think so.
I'll check right now.
The
I'm pretty
movie
sure it's
is, yeah, no, it is on Netflix.
Yeah.
The anime is a Netflix adaptation, and that should clue you in on do not watch.
Yeah.
Don't watch adaptions, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Watch the original. It's so much better. And that includes black
Yeah.
and white movies.
Yeah, so don't watch the Death Note movie. I mean, if you're gonna watch a Death Note movie, watch the ones that were made in Japan. At least those are interesting.
Even then, those aren't that great.
At least they keep the character.
No, yeah.
That is all that you need to do. You could have made a crappy movie, but if you at least made the characters fine, I would be at least saying, okay, at least you did something right. But you didn't do that.
No. Oof.
Big oof.
Well, I think that does it for this episode.
I hope you will join us again next time for a wonderful edition of the Feathercast.
There's just something really funny about like you just getting so heated, and then I hope you join us next time.
And please join us next time.
Until then, take care.
Bye.
Bye.